Hey guys, Brady here, and I just saw Blair Witch. So I guess this is a continuation or maybe a remake or reboot or whatever of the original Blair Witch movie. Um, I saw the original on Netflix about a year or two ago and thought it was okay. It wasn't nothing special at all. Um, I heard that in the original they were supposed to show the Blair Witch or whatever it was called, but the damn cameraman, the guy that's doing this entire movie, um, didn't turn around, and so we didn't get what we came in to see. And you know who you had to blame for not giving us what we wanted to see, even though it would have been for like 2 seconds? The fucking camera guy, because doesn't know how to listen. He didn't turn around like he was supposed to. I'd say they should have reshot that scene and done it again, but aren't you supposed to reshoot a scene if you accidentally fuck up in a movie? Anyway, so this is Blair Witch. We're not talking about the Blair Witch Project. We're going to talk about Blair Witch. Um, I actually thought this one was a little bit more intriguing than the original. It's pretty much the original, except they have newer cameras. The picture quality is a little bit better. They have like HD cameras now, and they go in the woods after this guy. I think his name is James or Jake. I don't know. At times I heard Jake, and the other times I heard James. So I'm not sure what his name is. His sister was taken, I guess, by the Blair Witch. There's like this YouTube video in the beginning of the movie, and and so now he and a group of his friends are going on an adventure through the woods. They meet before they embark in the woods. They meet these two people at a house. They go to this house of this couple, or I guess they're friends. I don't know. And the guy's named Lane, and they basically come along with him because he knows the way of the woods, and so yeah, and basically he pretty much fucks them over and basically pranks them, and now it was just pretty stupid because this is like the opening 25 minutes of the movie, and they're all like, oh, we were just joking, kind of thing. Like, really, you pranked them and now you're gonna make them not trust you? That is the shittiest thing to do in a movie like this. And so when they were trying to be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, go back to your campsite, they don't listen. So I'm not sure who's at fault. But yeah. Anyway, so this movie has taught me one thing. It taught me if you see a little tiny house or whatever the fuck it was, like a shack, do not go into it. Because chances are you're not coming out. Chances are you're gonna find a lot of creepy shit that's gonna scar the hell out of you, and you're just not gonna be able to unsee what you've seen in that house because of. Oh God. This movie keeps you at the edge of the seat. The last 20 minutes of this movie is basically the two characters there's the one character walking around the house, and you think that there's something there, and you feel the presence of it, but you don't really see it, and it's just very, very unnerving, I guess the word is. Makes the hair stick up on the back of your neck. You don't know what the hell is going on. So props to the people. But yeah, that I would never want to go, let alone at night. I'd maybe check it out in the morning, but they go at night inside this little shack, looking for Jake or whatever his name is, looking for his sister, and that has been gone for like a couple years. And yeah, it was just very ambient. The movie, there was a lot of ambient things, and then the cuts in this movie. This is where the movie falters a bit, which is what people may be pissed about. The cuts in this movie are crappy, are the crappiest jump scares ever. Like the camera would make a very loud cutting sound, like, oh, transition. This It's like we're transitioning to a different scene, but the way they transition to another scene, it was like a really loud. You know how they make that, like, that sound, the creaking sound, make it seem like, oh, it's like a crappy camera. Yeah, those are the sounds you hear. Those are the things that make you jump. It's just the way the camera cuts to a different scene. It's like, oh my god. Probably the most unforgivable one is the very first camera cut, which is when they're at a party. They're inside, like, their house, and then the camera just makes, like, a loud cutting sound, and it just goes, and it, like, transitions to a party scene. It's like, really? You jump scared a party scene? Well, it wasn't really a party scene. It was more like a club. But the way they cut to the club is like a jump scare. It's like, really, that's what you're having us jump to, is just a transition to a club scene. But and just stuff like that. Just the way just the way whenever the camera cuts, it always has to have, like, a jump scare type noise to it, and it's like, it after a while it kind of got annoying. But this movie pays off. Like, the whole ending of the movie just makes you forgive it just a tiny bit. The payoff at the end is really good. It's suspenseful. It keeps you at the edge of your seat. You don't know what you're gonna see until something happens. Don't want to spoil too much. I actually thought this movie was a little bit more enjoyable than the original. I thought the characters were a lot better and a lot less annoying. But yeah. Also, something about the Blair Witch in this movie, they said something like, oh, it's pretty much fucks with the day, because they wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and 7 o'clock in the morning, it looks like it's like 9 o'clock p.m. And they're like, it's 7 a.m., but why is the moon still out? And it's not like, oh, it's dark, the moon's still out. No, it's not like it's like dawn or dusk or whatever the fuck it's called, like it is like 6 o'clock in the morning. No, it's completely pitch dark outside with the moon, and they made it look like it's like 9 or 10:30 at night. And so, yeah, they think the Blair Witch was doing that and stuff like that, and a tree falls on someone or something, and what was I gonna say? A tent goes flying, and that was actually a jump scare because it just was loud and shit. But the jump scares in this movie were unforgivable. Majority of them, especially the first 15 of them in the opening few minutes of the movie. Yeah, I saw an early screening of this, and the screening started off like a silent movie, so they had to rewind the thing. But yeah, so anyway, I give Blair Witch 3 stars out of 5. It's better than I expected. Like, I wasn't really expecting much from this movie. I didn't really want to see it at first. I just got screening tickets. Like, maybe I might go with my friend. He likes horror movies, so I'll invite him to see if he wants to do it. And he's like, all right, I'll go see it. So saw Blair Witch with him, and we liked it. That's pretty much it.